Hangs, it's time for Heb Hangs. Heb Hangs, it's time for Heb Hangs. Whatever you're doing, do this instead. Come along and hang with Heb.
What is up? I love my theme song. I made it myself. Hello, welcome to... Listen, honestly, I messed up some of the files. I messed up some of the file numbers, so I don't know what episode this is, but it's around 15 to 17. I think I'm just gonna say it's 17. Welcome to episode 17 of Heb Hangs, but episode 1 of Heb Hangs on Backdrop FM. We have a distributor. We're on a network now. Isn't that so exciting? Yay! So basically, I mean, I've said in the past how hard it is for me to be consistent, but having someone else kind of in it with me who's going to help just like get the episodes out there, and I have to be on a schedule because I need to deliver them on a certain day. It's just, I feel like it's going to help me a lot to stay on schedule. I have felt, let me turn this up a little bit. Hello. I have felt, wow, this is way louder. Sorry. Hopefully it's not a jump scare. Hello. Whoa, yeah. Oh yeah, I've been scared that I just like won't know what to talk about, or I'm like nervous because I'm like, oh, it's official now or something, or I don't know. What if I don't have anything to talk about? Rocky, come on. Come on, Rocky. He gets up here every single day, but every single day he acts like he can't get up here. Oh, look at this little man. So I'm actually taking him to Mexico tomorrow. We're going to Tijuana because he has been limping for like 5 months. Seriously, long ass time. Oh, hi, baby. And I took him to the vet here in LA and spent about $1,000 getting x-rays and things like that. And he bites vets, so I got to pay for sedation as well. And then also I got his teeth cleaned, which was like another 1,000, and it was just a lot. And after all the x-rays and all that with his foot, he's trying to lick my hands because sometimes I feed him his eye boogers. Okay. Sometimes I feed him his eye boogers after I pick them out of his eyes because it's how we've figured out. It's our little system. He doesn't want me picking at his eyes, but if I get the eye boogers and then I feed it to him, then he allows it. Okay. That's our system. It's a little gross. I don't know what to tell you. It's how he'll let me do it. Hi, baby. I can't remember the exact sentence I was saying, but yeah. So going to Tijuana, cause just the consultation, cause he has to go see an orthopedic specialist. So he has to get a consultation to see if he needs surgery. And the consultation here in LA was $320, and the consultation in Tijuana is $60. Now with gas and time and all that, that's not a huge difference. Like with paying for gas to get down there, it's about 2.5 hours to get down there. I'd be saving maybe $100. But if he needs surgery, a surgery up here for that, on average, $6,000. So if he needs surgery down at like the consultation shows that he needs surgery, then that'll be way less. So that's where I'll be saving the money, but he needs the consultation first. So I'm going down. My friend Navi is coming down with me. They speak more Spanish than I do. They're not fluent, I believe, but they know more than I do. But my neighbor, I believe she's Mexican. We help each other with learning English and Spanish. We stumble through conversations all the time. But she was like, mucho cuidado. Be very careful. She was like, be careful of the police. She was like, all they want is money. I'm like, oh, don't freak me out. Because then I hear other good stories. People are like, oh yeah, I go down to Mexico all the time for dental work or to get my dog's teeth cleaned. I wish I knew that 6 months ago. I would have gotten his teeth done down there. Oh, sweet baby. You're so sweet. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous for that, but I'm excited to get some food down there. Yeah, also outside my balcony, they're redoing the whole building for some reason. And by redoing, I mean giving everything a fresh coat of paint. And then, here, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My brother's texting me. Shut up. They're doing like a fresh coat of paint on everything and redoing the floors and all that. But I'm like, are you guys going to fix the elevator that literally makes me feel like I'm going to die every single day? Like genuinely, you'll get in the elevator, the door is still open and it'll go, it'll like go up a couple of inches and then come back down. It starts to go before the door is all the way closed. It's pretty much closed, but there's like an inch left and the elevator just starts. And when it starts, it like drops at first. It's like, and then catches itself. So the first second you feel like you're just falling. It's a terrifying elevator. The lights are all like broken. The buttons barely work. Like the up button doesn't work. You have to press the down button. And then the floor buttons don't light up. So you just got to like trust that it knows what floor it's going to. Also, the door like squeaks when it opens. It's like, and then it stays open for like 20 seconds and then it closes to close. I'm like, bitch, how about instead of just putting a fresh coat of paint on everything to charge everyone more rent, you actually like fix some shit? Honestly, as far as landlords go, these ones are not the worst. They come and fix stuff whenever I call. Like I had a leak in my bathroom sink the other day. They sent someone out pretty quickly. Cool, easy peasy. They handle it. But still, they're money hungry, bloodthirsty, blood sucking, vampire ass, bitch ass, motherfucking ass landlords. And I hate them. They are charging me $1,700. Listen, I am very grateful for my apartment. I think it's great. I love living alone. Me and Rocky are having a great time. It's a great location. I have a little balcony, but it just pisses me off how much they charge. And I can see where they're not trying to give me a qualitable place. They're trying to give me as much space, as little space as they can while charging the most rent. So like the balcony is great. And I am extremely grateful to have a balcony. It is maybe like 6 inches wide. You have to like walk sideways to get through it. Like it's itsy bitsy. You know, they obviously were like, oh yeah, and since it has a balcony, we can charge like an extra $300. You know, we're not going to make it like you can't really sit out there, but it has a balcony. And it's just small. Everything is just small. Like the cabinets are small. Everything's small. And that's not me complaining about the apartment. I love the apartment and I'm so grateful to be here, genuinely. And I like really try to express my gratitude and that I have been able to pay rent every month, sometimes by the skin of my teeth. But yeah, it just pisses me off that they just cut as many corners as possible and then they paint everything and then they're like, maybe this will get people to move in. Maybe then my neighbor, and they just do blanket, like 1-bedrooms are all $1,700. Studios are all $1,500. But my neighbor has a studio. It is so small. She has a twin bed in there. And that's like, maybe she could have a full. It's tiny. She's paying $1,500. I used to live in a studio in one of these buildings. They charge the same. It was no joke, maybe 6 times the size of that. Same price. And I don't have central AC. I don't have central air. I don't have heating. But the 2 bedrooms do. But hello? Oh yeah, but it's the men are outside my window doing work. But anyway, I don't have central air, but that doesn't matter because they're like all 1-bedrooms are this much. It's like, but other apartments in the building, like 2 bedrooms plus, all have central air. And they're just like, that's just what comes with the 2 bedrooms. They have air. So there's no like discount for not having that. They're just like, it's a 1 bedroom. But I'm literally looking at a man on a crane outside my window right now. And the other day, I sleep naked, completely butt ass naked. And I woke up the other day and I don't go on my phone in my bed, and I came out to the couch. A lot of times I'll just like come out to the couch in the morning to like wake up the rest of the way. And I was out here on my phone, and I unfortunately had TikTok on my phone because I don't normally, but that day I did. And I was just out here scrolling TikTok naked on my couch, just like do. Looked outside. This man is on a crane outside my window. And I was like, holy shit, ran to my room. Luckily I had half the curtains closed and he was like on the closed half. What's he doing out there? He's on his phone on the crane. I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they painting everything? I'm down, but for what? Just so you can charge us rent? Man. Anyway. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Except I heard this thing about the term motherfucker. I heard that it came from slavery. And now I don't know if I like to say it anymore. That was one of my favorite swear words. I don't know, maybe fuck. But apparently they used to make men rape their moms or something. That's where the term motherfucker came from. And so now I just think about slavery. I don't know if I like to say it. Sorry, I'm distracted because there's a man outside my window. I guess I'll take a sip of water. Ooh, look at my new Owala. Look at my new, well, it's new to you. I got it for Christmas. It's the Wicked Owala. It's green, as you can tell, and it has a little E's all over for alphabet, and it's sparkly. The boot that I put on it is kind of ugly, but I just really didn't want it to get dented. Maybe a green sparkly boot would have been better instead of a black one. I also thought it was going to be like shinier sparkle. It's kind of like matte sparkle. Like it's not very shiny. Oh yeah, I was going to text if Sky was in town. Is asking if we should meet at the top of the rock or down at the sand. Maybe rock. Also, is Sky in town? We're going to watch some whales tonight. Hopefully we're going to see some whales in Malibu. Whoa! My brother and his girlfriend, and then his friend, and then I threw a fit and got my boyfriend to come. I don't like, obviously in the middle of throwing a fit, I want my way. Like I'm annoyed that something is not going my way. But then afterwards, if I get what I want, I feel like, no, I don't want to be rewarded for throwing a fit. I don't want to reinforce that throwing a fit is what works. But I threw a fit and it worked. I asked him if he wanted to come watch whales. Because first I asked him if he wanted to hang out with my friend and go bowling tonight. And he said, yeah, he was free. And then that canceled. And I was like, well, I know that you're free. I'm going whale watching now. Do you want to come whale watching? And he was like, no. And I was like, hello? But I know that he doesn't really like the outdoors, which is honestly something that like I really have to accept. And I have been working on accepting, and most of the time I've accepted it. Like he does not like the beach. He doesn't like hiking. He's not snowboarding with me anytime soon. And I really love these things. And I think, you know, if I was like, before I met someone, if I'm like drawing out what the perfect relationship looks like, we do all the same things and we have all the same interests. And that's what a lot of people say if they go on a good date or they meet someone they like. It's like, oh, we love the same things and we could do all these things together. So I think I felt like really, I was really sad in the beginning when he didn't like these things. No camping. But we've come to a lot of compromises. Like with camping, if it's close by, he's down to come out for the day and then just go home to sleep. Like he's just like, I'm not trying to sleep in a tent. I'm not trying to use a porta potty if they don't have running toilets. And I'm like, you know what? I get it. And I appreciate you coming out for the day. So we've been able to come to a lot of compromises like that. But he really hates the beach. So when I was like, yeah, do you want to go to the beach and like see if we can look at whales? And he's like, I don't really care about seeing whales. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't care about seeing whales? What do you mean you don't care about seeing a 20 to 30 foot sea creature migrating in the ocean? No. What do you mean you don't care about that? What else is there to care about in the world but us? That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. I feel like I sound like a whale. But I really had to accept that. Anyway, but I threw a fit and now he's coming. And I don't like that was reinforced. Like I threw a fit and I got what I wanted. Like I don't want to keep throwing fits. I'm almost a 30-year-old bitch. Sorry, I just gave him a little snack again. Pretty gross. If you're just listening to this, you don't see what's going on, but I'm picking his eye boogers out. Hi, sweetie. I meal prepped this week. That was pretty fun. It was nice. Whenever I was hungry, I just went into the fridge and got myself some salmon and veggies and just heated it up, and I had a whole meal. It was really tasty. I want to do that again. Cleaning the dishes is annoying, though. I hate doing dishes. I don't have a dishwasher. I don't have in-unit laundry. Those are other things. Again, grateful for the apartment, but I'm like, bitch, where do you get off charging $1,700 with no central air, no dishwasher, no in-unit laundry? I do get 2 parking spots. That's sick. That's very cool. If I have a guest, they don't have to look for parking. I could be dicked down in peace without worrying. Why the fuck did I say that? I think I heard my neighbors doing it this morning. You know, I always thought that I would like that, like overhearing it. Like I thought it would be hot, but then now that I overhear it, I'm just like, I don't like it. Stop it. Please. I'm gonna come. Don't say that. Please. I'm slowly arising. I don't like it. I don't like it. I went to a really fun party last night. I went to my friend Margot. She's very artistic and has a ton of artistic friends. Like she fucking rides horses and pole dances and paints and does sculptures and set designs and makes music. Just all around very cool, creative person. And she and her roommates had a bad art party last night. So they put out all these craft supplies and invited a bunch of us over. I was the first one there. I can't believe it. It started at 7. I got there at like 7:30. I was the first one there. I'm never the first one anywhere. And I liked it. Usually I'm like, no, I want to wait till the party gets started. But it was great. But yeah, they're like coloring books and painting and watercolors and lots of cool stuff. And there was a vulva coloring book, and that's what I did for a while. I colored a nice vulva. That was cool. I made it look like my skin tone always, with some watercolored pencils. That was sick. And then I made a little flower crown thing, but I didn't really... I kind of made it. Like I kind of did something to it, but I didn't really add flowers. I just kind of added some ribbon around it. And then we went down to the music studio because she turned her garage into a studio, and it looked so cool. She decorated it so well. It's so sick and like cozy and cool and fun. And we all went down there and then did a show and tell. Everyone basically who came was a musician. So people were playing songs, and some of them were so fucking good. I was like, why? When is this released? Please, I need it. Like, I really, really need it. They were so good. There's this one person who was kind of on another level, where it's like, oh yeah, you've been doing this for a long time. Like you've been doing this. You know, you can, like, I was in an improv class a couple years ago, and there's one person you could just tell was struggling a little bit less. Like they were just a little bit more locked in. And come to find out, he did improv for years in college, but you have to start at 101 at UCB. So he was in the beginner's class, but you could just tell. And they're not cocky about it or weird or whatever, but it's just like, oh, you're just locked in a little bit more. Oh, let me do the thing. What the? You don't need my location, app. Oh, Sky is a gig. Okay. Sorry, what am I doing? Texting while I'm supposed to be potting. It's cause okay, yeah, that's right. We're going whale watching, and then I want to go to this fried chicken restaurant after this Korean fried chicken spot. Yeah, but I had to see if my other brother was busy because I think that he would like the fried chicken spot too. It's really tasty, and it's Korean fried chicken, and it comes with all this fruit and stuff on it, and it's really good and yummy. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying before. Weed journey. I have not been smoking much at all. Maybe in the last 6 weeks I've smoked 4 times, which is still a couple times, you know, that's not zero. But before that, I didn't smoke for like 3 or 4 months. And every time I've smoked since then, all that, whatever, is when someone else has it. I have not bought any. And I have to continue not buying any. I have to just be a mooch off of other people's. That is the only way that I am at like a reasonable amount, or stay at like a reasonable amount. 'Cause I'm an addict. I'm in trouble. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to this girl. My heart tied in a knot, and I still ain't in a whirl. But yeah, last night was fun. That's where I smoked weed and took an edible. Yum. I turned 30 in 2 months. I'm in the last 2 months of my 20s. It's so weird. Once your 20s are done, you're like done. You're like fully done. You can never go back. Like, okay, yep, my 20s are, I did them. Man, what was turning 20 like? Where was I in my life? I think I lived in LA. And yeah, no, I definitely lived in LA. I think that's when I lived in Hollywood. And I was working at PF Chang's. I'm in a pretty different spot. I went through a whole marriage and divorce, which is still so, it feels like that's getting weirder and weirder. The farther I get away from that, the weirder it feels to reference it. It's like, that really happened? What? I was fully married That's insane. But yeah, I'm in a very... And then 10 years before that, I was 10. I was in 5th grade. You change a lot in 10 years, or like your situation changes a lot. I mean, I guess I've changed a lot as well. I don't really know how. I mean, I'm less reactive. I've done a lot of therapy, countless hours of therapy since then. Learned a lot about myself in relationships and what I want. My parents split up. Like 2 years ago. I don't know if I've talked about that on here. And that really improved my relationship with my dad, which was really cool. Just because we were able to have our own dynamic, like kind of outside of their relationship once they broke up. And so that really improved our relationship, which is cool. I guess I make more money. I do social media stuff. I'm still not totally stable. I've been working at a marketing job, kind of as a side gig. I work there part-time, like 4 days a week, 3 days a week. I think it's supposed to be 4, but sometimes it don't be. Because sometimes I'm like, I just can't. What else is different? Oh yeah, I'm working on stability around money and stuff. I'm trying to sell feet pics. Like for real. My boyfriend doesn't love that idea. He doesn't love it. But we're doing a trial, doing it for 2 months. We're going to see how we feel at the end, if it feels worth it monetarily, and what our boundaries feel like and our comfort levels and all that. So my birthday in 2 months is going to be the cutoff. I live alone. I've lived in so many apartments since then. How many apartments have I lived in? Okay, if I'm in that one apartment since I was 20, I was like kind of back with my parents for a couple months. And then in London I lived in like 3 different places. And then I've lived in 4 apartments in LA in 4 years. So I think I counted 8 just now. 8 spots that I've lived in. That is crazy. I've lived in 8 different places in 10 years. Hi, baby. And my friend whose house I went to last night, she's been living there for 10 years. She's lived in that one place for 10 years. I really want to stay in one place for longer. Like I'm hoping this apartment that I have now, I just really tend to look for the greener grass. Always. I'm like, yeah, it's great and it's cool, but and unit laundry would be awesome. Oh, having a yard would be awesome, so I don't need to like walk my dog down all the time. It's like I can always just find something. I think after Rocky goes, when he rip in pieces, when he crossed the Rainbow Bridge, I think I'm going to get a cat because they're just easier to take care of. I don't love the smell of a litter box, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way. I don't know, maybe in the bathroom or something. I really don't love the smell of the litter box. And no one does, obviously, but I do not want my house to smell like cat. I do not want that. I'd rather it smell like dog. But yeah, it would be nice to live here for at least a couple years, When I moved in, I was like, maybe I'm here for 5 years. I don't think I've ever lived anywhere 5 years other than my childhood home. I don't think. I have not. I've moved around so much. Let's see, it's April. in July. So in 3 months, it'll be a year. So I've been here for 9 months. And I got it pretty organized. I had a professional organizer come in, which was nice. We exchanged content for her services. And she really helped me. She really helped me get a hold on this. I still have some stuff that I want to organize better. And like, I just don't want it to feel cluttered. And I want to feel like I have enough space and stuff. And so I just wonder if there are better ways of storing certain things, or I don't know. I'm just open. I'm always kind of trying to rearrange, and like I'll move my guitars over there and then I'll put them over here. And I'm like, where's the best place to put them? Where are they most out of the way? Actually, maybe I should hang them on the wall. Okay. I actually do think I should hang them on the wall. Also, I want my theme to be bananas, and I have my banana light, but it's up there. I want like another banana thing here so it can be seen on my pod. I have a banana lamp that I could put somewhere over here. But it's over on my desk behind the camera. Yeah, but I think I could stay here. I think taking my dog out, taking Rocky out a lot is just, I'm just kind of over it in general. Like, I love the little dude, of course. Come on. You know I love him more than life itself. You know that. He knows that. Everyone knows that. Sometimes I'm really just over taking care of him. Like, I'm just tired. I don't want to go outside and walk you for the third or fourth time today. I don't want to do that. I want to stay comfortable in my clothes, on the couch or something. But it is good. It gets me outside, and it's responsibility, and I have to go out and blah, blah, blah. Or if I'm out and someone's like, oh, like, let's go do this thing. Oh, I got to go home first to take out my dog. I got to drive to the west side and then come back, and then I can go back south or what. It's like I have this tether to my house where like I'm on a string, and, you know, I can only go a certain radius before like it bounces back to the house, because I got to come back and take care of my dog. And yeah, I think sometimes I just wish I had the freedom to just be out all day. I can go from this thing to this thing to, you know, because just sometimes days are like that. I just got a surfboard, but then I'm also hearing about more sharks in SoCal. No, we can't have that. But, you know, if I'm going surfing on the west side, like if I'm working and then I want to go straight to surfing, I can't do that. Like, I need to work north and then come east and then go west. And you know what I mean? It just adds an extra step into my life. You should be grateful and happy. Now, I would never talk about my dog like this. Yeah, okay. I'm just being a real ass bitch, okay? Too bad you're too scared to say something like this. Too real. But I'm just being real. Okay? I love him to death. Would do anything for him. It's an honor to have him in my life. Really. It really, really is. And also, it's hard to be a single mom. It is. If I had help or, you know, someone else who's taking care of him, that's different. But it's just me. I can barely take care of myself. Seriously. I just started my period. Now I gotta walk my dog. I just want to go look at whales. I wonder if they want to go get fried chicken after. What did they say? KBBQ enjoyers. Me and my BF are obsessed with this place. Sorry, I'll stop texting. Sorry. Ooh, my uterus kind of hurts. I'm really enjoying my plants. How much can you see this plant right here? Let me look at my phone and see how much you can see it. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see my Monstera. She's thriving. She's doing great. I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of the new recent leaves. This one is new. Is that not just like the most gorgeous leaf you've ever seen? I hope that you can see it. I think you can. Oh yeah, you could. Obsessed with that leaf. She is just such a beaut. I love that she's asymmetrical. She has 3 slits on one side and 2 on the other. Just what a beauty. And then I had 2 come in right after her. Neither of them had slits. But I'm trying to be like, it's okay. Everyone's welcome. You know, can't all be winners. Okay. Oh, wait, actually, this one does have a slit. The second one. Okay, so one of them just doesn't have any. Do you like when I say that? Slit? I just read Heated Rivalry. They say the word slit a lot in that book. And I think you can guess why. I just binged Love Overboard, the dating show produced by Alex Cooper and hosted by Gabby Windey. Oh, I love Gabby. She's so awesome. She's a stoner. She's so cool. But that show was funny. It's like, it's a dating show where these people are, damn, I want some banana stuff right there. Banana art. Banana art. No, I don't want the banana duct tape to the wall. No. That's not what I want. But it's this dating show where these people are all on this yacht. And if you're coupled up and you win a challenge or something, you live on the top of the boat and it's all luxurious, best food, massages, everything's done for you, nice big rooms, pretty views, windows. If you're not coupled up, if you're single or your couple got bumped down to the bottom because you lost a challenge or something like that, then you have bunk beds. You literally live in the basement. You have to wear uniforms and you serve the people who live on the top. You serve them food. You clean up the ship. You're basically the servants. It was pretty funny because like it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek dating show. Like they knew it was ridiculous. Also, does my spider plant need water? It's kind of looking like it needs a little water. But it was pretty funny and Gabby Windey is awesome. I've been trying to imitate her, but I haven't really been able to nail it yet. But I've been trying. No, hang on. Let me work it out. Welcome to Love Overboard. I'm your host, Gabby Windey. No. Welcome to Love Overboard. I'm your host, Gabby. We are so excited to have you on the boat. I don't know. I'm not trying to roast her. I'm just trying to get it right. She has such a specific voice and it's hard to do. But I'll keep working on it. I'll keep practicing and then I'll come back and I'll show you what's up. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to end for most people. Now, okay, so the new structure with this is the extended cut where I answer questions, do advice, stuff like that will be, it's not my personal Patreon anymore. I'm going to be on Backdrop FM's Patreon. And so subscribing there, you can watch my podcast and all the other podcasts on that network, which is really cool. So that's where my extended cuts will be, but YouTube will still have the regular episodes and there will still be plenty of value in those. Plenty of value. No, let me not undersell myself. Plenty of value. So much value. Yeah. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end it. Nice way to ease back in. And then I'm going to do my extended cut. I'm going to answer some questions. So make sure to subscribe to Backdrop if you want to see the extended cut. Okay, everybody. Bye. And I love you. Goodbye. now that they're gone.